My Winnipeg is a new film by Guy Maddin. Guy Maddin is a very unusual director. He's Canadian, he's made his own kind of films, his own kind of way for really decades, and gradually his films have become more and more known and more seen.
I can free myself from the heinous power of family and city and escape once and for all.
This film is a documentary, but it's not really a documentary the way we experience them. He calls it a docu-fantasia, and that's a good way to talk about it. It's a film about his desire to leave Winnipeg, the city where he grew up, the city he loves, the city where he has spent his entire life, and it's a variety of different ways that it gets into his thoughts about Winnipeg, his memories, his dreams, his reasons for leaving.
After a lifetime of many botched attempts, this time I'm leaving for good. Again.
And the film has several aspects to it. One of the aspects is a train ride. It's kind of like a dream train. He gets on this train and you see out the windows, it's clearly not realistic. It's documentary stuff shown out the windows. He also recreates his past. He says, I've hired actors for most of the characters, but my mother is playing herself.
My mother. As perennial as the winter, as ancient as the bison.
Well, his mother is not playing herself. The woman we see who's supposed to be his mother is really Anne Savage, who is one of the great B-picture actresses. She was in a film called Detour. That is really a landmark B-picture that Guy Maddin is a fan of and most film buffs know.
I wasn't born yesterday, dearie. Where did it happen? In the back seat?
Where did what happen?
The real party.
The other thing you have is that Guy Maddin takes us through Winnipeg's past. You see stories that he tells about Winnipeg visualized. The most striking one involves a time when there was a fire at a racetrack. In the middle of winter, the horses ran out of the racetrack. They ran right into the river that runs through Winnipeg, and the river was really cold, and the notion is that they froze. He shows you the frozen horses becoming a kind of tourist attraction, and you can't really tell if this really happened or not, but he's such a master at kind of mixing reality and fantasy, at creating his own world on film, that you don't really care if they're real or not. He's really a one-of-a-kind filmmaker, and My Winnipeg is really a one-of-a-kind film. For the Los Angeles Times, this is Keneth Turan.
Oh, Eden that you would see, yet it's home, sweet home to me.